Hey YouTube, this is PowerBricks and I'm back with another LEGO Megazord review, and today's the anniversary, so this is my anniversary set. We have over 20 Zords to look at and we have over 30 combinations or some crap like that, but regardless, I'm going to deliver a beautiful wave for you guys, and I have a lot of content to cover, so let's get into it. So this is the Power Rangers Dino Storm series, or the Kyoryu Sentai Dynomon, and this right here is the core mecha, and I call this the Dino Storm Megazord or Dino Kaiser. Very Dino, okay? So that's the thing, but the way I spell it is with a Y, so it's D-Y-N-O, Dyno, you know, Kyoryu Sentai Dynomon. And this is the core team. So what we have are 3 Zords. We have the red Parasaur, which is the baby Parasaur. Then we have the blue T-Rex and the yellow Pachysord. All right, so Bombachosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and the Parasaurolophus, okay? Or Parasaur, whatever you want to call it. There it is, guys. So we're gonna go over the Rangers, we're gonna go over the Morphers, some of their weapons, and it's really cool, and I can't wait to show you guys their cool little gimmicks, and we're gonna go see all that throughout the series. So let's hop into it. Okay, so these right here are the Dino Morphers, or if we're saying in Japanese, Dino Morpher. So yeah, same thing. These are the Dino Morphers, and this is the Core 3 Morpher for the Zords right here. So these are it, and it's a pretty cool morpher. It's very reminiscent to the Dino Thunder or Abba Ranger morpher. It's a wrist watch morpher, and the way it works is they all require this thing called a Dino disc. So we're just gonna get a little look at each and one of them. So this is for the first 3. There's a team of 6 Rangers in total, but 2 of them are bad. So I'm gonna tell you how this works. So the core 3 red, blue, yellow is here. Then we have the Green Ranger, which is the 4th Ranger right here. This is his morpher. All right, you can see this is Stegosaurus. He's the green one. And then he also has a second morpher, which is for his gold form. Now, if he uses the Magnetaris disc, then it will change this morpher into that. And it looks like this, so it's pretty cool. And that's for his metallic mode. And right here is the Evil Ranger morpher. And there are 2 of those. Okay, there's a magenta Mosasaur, and there is a black, not even a black, more so like a purplish, you know, Korag looking Ranger, but he's evil. You already know what the deal is. So there's that. All right, now let's go into the Dino discs. This is the pretty cool part. All right, so I have 20 Dino discs here, and it's pretty cool. So we have the T-Rex right here. We have the baby Para and the Paki. We have the Stegosaurus, the big Para, which is the mother of the baby, and that's another Zord. All right, then we have the Ankylo. We have Tricera right here. I don't know if you guys can see him. I have to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little better. But there's the Tricera. We have Plesio. They got a little smudge, but who cares? All right, there's the Diplo, Magnetaris, Cassowary, Brachio, Oviraptor. There's the Mosa. It's gonna be pretty cool. We have the Carnotaurus, the Velociraptor, Styracosaurus, Dimetro, Spino, and Terra. Okay, it's gonna be really cool to get into all of these, but right now we're just focusing on the first 3. So, my bad guys, I almost did a stupid move and did a huge cutaway before showing you the Rangers. So here are the Rangers. The first core 3, we have the blue T-Rex, the red Para, and the yellow Paki. Now, the cool part about these suits is that they're very reminiscent to Kyoryuger mixed with Abba Ranger, and they kind of got their own little vibe. But they all have these cool little weapons. There is the T-Rex cannon right there. Yes, that's the Rex cannon. That's what I call it. Yeah, the Rex cannon. Then there's the Parasword right here. This is what the Red Ranger uses. It's a female. The Parasword. And then we have the Paki Punchers, which are these right here for the Yellow Ranger. And they all got this stock sword. Let me show you. This is the, there's other Rangers too. We're gonna get into those for another review. But you can check my shorts and you can find all the whole team right there. So there's the Dino Saber, the Rex Cannon, Paki Punchers, and this is the Jurassic Blaster. This is a big gun that they can summon, and you know what I'm saying, all the Rangers have that kind of thing going on. So there's that right there. Let's get into the Parazord. Now this is the red Zord, and hers is like a small baby Para. It's pretty cool. It has a long, sharp sword tail. You might have recently just seen this piece from the Bugbuster Megazord, but there it is. I just decided to throw this in last minute, and I did some altercations to the whole lineup anyway. But anyway, we have some cool articulation. We got some leg movement here on a ball joint. It can move in and out like that. Oh, without popping off. It's a pretty tight joint too. That one's really tight. But yeah, it can move around. We have movement right here, all on the footsies and the legs. Now, it's holding an egg, and we could release the egg right here. We could just set it to the side. But once you release the egg, you then have this creature without an egg. You have neck articulation, which is nice. There's a little articulation right here in the waist, and there is some arm articulation too. So overall, we're on the winning team when it comes to posability for this gal right here. And she's an awesome Zord. I love the fact that I had to make the Red Ranger female because, you know, Dyno Fury, not Dyno Fury, Cosmic Fury is out, and it just kind of fits. And I was like, yeah, it'd be pretty cool to make it a girl. And there's a cool thing, you know, all the Rangers have a change gimmick, and that's the thing. It's like Go Kaiger, you know, they say Go Kai change, and here they say Dyno change, and they turn into another Ranger, and we're going to talk about that in the next video after this one. So stick around, there's a lot to go over. So here is the big blue T-Rex, and this right here is already giving you guys the Abba Ranger vibe. I already know what you guys are thinking. Abba Ranger, Ryu Soldier, you know what I'm saying, Dyno Fury, Dyno Charge, Dyno Thunder, all that. You guys are getting the gist of what this is supposed to be, but it's a big blue T-Rex this time. I decided to switch it up. Instead of giving us red, we got blue, and it's just really cool to see a different type of color for the T-Rex. And I think that the T-Rex is one of my favorite dinosaurs. Everybody's pretty much. It's fast, it's strong, it's huge, has a lot of teeth. Couldn't go wrong. Now, one of the main details that's new here are the silver teeth that I've added to my Zords. Now you guys can get a full good look at his grill. We'll just zoom in just a tad bit. You get a good look at his face, and it looks insane. Those details really do make it stand out all the way, and there's some nice articulation in the head, nice ball joint. We got mouth movement right there. There is some neck movement here. It's possible, but really for transformation, so we don't want to mess with that too much. We do have a little bit of claw movement in there and right here. You can get a soft ratchet right there. There is some movement in the legs right here, right in that joint. You can see there's a little swivel, and it's on a ratchet, so there's that. There's some foot articulation, and each one of the toes are articulated, which is cool. Pretty nice. Not all of the, oh my bad. Not all of the Zords are like that, so beware. And then we also have the tail with a lot of points of articulation. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of articulation in the tail. So it's really giving you guys that nice appearance, you know, something to really memorize. I almost said to memorable. That makes no sense. But yeah, it's definitely something to remember when you look at this Zord. It's just not your typical T-Rex because, you know, it's big, it's blue, it's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, though. That's all I have to go over for this massive giant of a carnivore. So last but not least is the star of the show for me. This is the yellow Pachysaurus. Now, the blonde Pachysaurus is something that we usually don't get, but we do get it, but not in the color of yellow. This is a new thing, and I think it's pretty cool to see this dinosaur because it has a lot of cool feats, and I think that it's awesome. So we got nice tail articulation, and there is a little blade at the end of the tail, which is really cool. It complements the Tyrannosaurus. We also have, let me zoom in a little bit. We also have articulation on the hands right there, or the arms. There's some little arm articulation there. Nice and silver. It looks pretty nice. Head articulation is there, and we also have the gold shield or whatever on his head, so you know that he's a blonde Pachysaurus. There is mouth articulation there, and there is some hind leg movement. You can move all these all the way out. There's feet, and they're gold. Pretty nice, man. There's some movement around the waist, and I think that overall this is a really cool Zord. It's really nice. I like how it came out. Now, let's get into that transformation because I'm pretty sure that's where we're all waiting. So now we're about to initiate the Zord combo. So first we're going to get the red Parasaur, and this is where things get interesting. So we're going to take this egg out of her hand really quickly. We're going to turn this around and sort of just collapse the legs in like this, okay? Just like that. Okay, next we're going to get this piece right here, fold that down, and we can sort of just curl that up just a little bit. All right, and then we're going to fold up the arms like so and flip out the connector port, and here is an arm for the Megazord. It is ready for combination. All right, so sit that to the side. Next, we're going to go to the Pachysaurus, and this is going to be a little different. So we're going to fold down the tail and kind of turn it that way. Once I do that, I will then be able to fold up the legs. Sort of just fold them up like that. All right, I'm going to fold these up. Boom, boom. Now, once I've done that, I can rotate this right here, rotate that around, down, flip these up. Make sure I get everything all right. Flip this connector joint out, and there is our hand. Well, arm. And last but not least is this big boy. So what we're going to do with this one is really interesting. So we're going to stand it all the way up, right? It's actually pretty simple, but I like how everything is super smooth and slick. That wasn't supposed to happen at all. All right, so we're going to get this arm rotated up. Close these up right here. Boom. Do this again. All right, straighten out the tail. Then we sort of straighten out the legs. Get the T-Rex head, and we're going to fold it all the way back, and it's going to collapse like a hoodie. And there is the body of the Megazord. Now this is a tall Zord already within itself, so I gotta kind of raise my camera a little bit, but here is the body of the Megazord. Looks nice. Now we can connect the other joints, so let's do that. First we're going to zoom in a little bit, adjust the camera. Alrighty, let's get these arms on. So first we're going to get the Pocky, and we're going to put this on this side right here. Fits in there like so. Oh, almost forgot. The tail's not supposed to fold up. It's supposed to be a shoulder pad. Like that. All right. And then we're going to get the parasaur. Plug it in. Wada bing, wada boom. All right, we're just going to sit that like that. He can stand up if I get him in the right position. Kind of had him in a weird angle. All right. And last but not least, we're gonna set this guy to the side actually, because we forgot the last important piece, the egg. So the egg turns into the Zord head. So we're gonna turn it around, we're gonna flip these up. Let me zoom in a little bit. Flip these up, flip that down. I put a little chrome right there just for the aesthetic of things. And then I'm gonna adjust, oh, that doesn't come off. I'm gonna adjust this horn here and just turn that into a diamond. So yeah. There it is. This is a long horn thingy sticking out, but there that is. All right, so now that we've zoomed out, we can get back into the Zord combo and zoom in a little bit again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this on. Bam. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more in the hoodie area, and there is our head. This is the Dyno Storm Megazord, or Dyno Kaiser Kyoryu Sentai Dyno Man. Yes, this is the complete product. This is what the Zord looks like when he's fully merged up. It is insanely nice to look at this thing. I freaking love this Zord. This is too clean. Okay, so throughout the series is going to be a lot of combinations, so don't worry guys, there's plenty of new Zords we're going to look at and all kinds of clean combos. So what we have on here is some metallic silver, and I don't even think you guys noticed, but the way the lighting is, this right here is all metallic silver. So are the teeth. There's some chrome right here. There's some silver all on the helmet. It looks so freaking awesome. This thing is just insane. Now articulation, we have the 360 on rotation. He's a nice buff robot, so he's gonna definitely perform and look cool. That's one thing for sure. There's little head articulation right there, so you still got the same articulation from the dinosaurs. There is a little movement right there in the bicep area. We have movement in the biceps, which is nice. Always, we do have leg articulation like before, so we could put him in cool poses and stuff thanks to the Tyrannosaurus Rex body. It's very flexible, so we're able to do some cool poses. Let me see. We get some cool poses out of them for the most part. It's a really cool Zord. I think this is nice. It just looks so clean. I just love how it looks. It has a really nice look to it. It just looks menacing. You have this sharp sword right here, and it just fits, man. It just has this nice look. Takes you back. It's a little drill sword. I wish it had electronics, but you still get the main gist of it. It has the slashing action. He looks awesome, like a huge buff knight. And I think that's the cool part about it. I wanted to aim for something that was a little different overall when I was building this Zord alongside of his others. I wanted to capture the Auber Ranger vibe, but I also wanted to have like my own thing going on with it, which was primarily what I aimed to do, and I think I achieved it for the most part. I think I did achieve it for the design aesthetic. It's just insane, dude. Like, just looking at it, man, I'm actually really glad I made this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video review. This is part 1 out of probably 10 or 11. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, have fun, turn on the notification bell if you have it, and this is Power Bricks signing off. Peace.